Alright, I am starting a routine with my live streams here. It seems like every time I start it I have a low video output warning, so I'm going to have to reset OBS like I have the last several streams. Give me just a moment. Alright, we're back. Sorry about that. Welcome to the Grand Scheme. DJ Ray Ray. I am grinding for Star-Lord. I've been planning on going for Voodoo so I can awaken mine and rank him. But my plan is to get into the Labyrinth by the end of the month. I've been waiting to dupe my 5-star Star-Lord, but that's not happening. So I just decided today that a 4-star Star-Lord is better than no Star-Lord. I did some testing with my 5-star Storm and just was not impressed with the damage. So my 4-star is at a signature level 60, and so if I can snag him in both rounds of the arena, he'll be maxed out. And I've got the catalyst to take him to rank 5. So right now that's the plan. It's funny, this guy KC10T1 used to be in this alliance about 6 months ago. He's got a pretty impressive profile. Well, hello everybody, welcome to the stream. If you're just hopping on, drop a line in the chat and tell us that you're here. Say hello. Got to be really careful with this, with magic. She is going to destroy me here in just a minute if I can't finish this off. There we go. I always get a little nervous with Mordo going up against Mystics, especially magic. If I stack those Furies and she gets that third special, then the fight is over. Davi Vinicius, hello, welcome to the stream. DJ Ray Ray doing your LOL run next week. Super lucky, bought the $100 cat deal, got the tech. Excellent, sir. I am very jealous of that rank 4 5-star SL. I may still get lucky. I should have another 5-star here in a couple of weeks. I may get lucky and rank him. Or to dupe him rather. My only issue is if I do go ahead and rank 4 Star-Lord, my 4-star, I should say if I rank 5 my 4-star Star-Lord, I won't have the basic catalyst to rank the 5-star. I will have the tier 4 tech catalysts though. I've got 10 of those, I believe. 2 of them in the stash, so I can't really wait. I've got one of them that is expiring in 3 days, so somebody needs to get ranked. And it might as well be Star-Lord. I was considering Yondu, but he's not awakened, so I'm not going to use the cats on him right now. Oh yeah, man, I don't blame you at all. That is not a bad decision. If I had the cats to take Hulk straight to rank 4 as a 5-star, I definitely would have. That's an amazing 5-star pull, so congrats on that. You got some slack from your alliance? Does that mean that they allowed you to do that, or they gave you a hard time for it? I say you're in 4 Loki, right? So after Joel and Brian Grant pulled their 5 stars, I'm sure they were really thrilled about you getting a 5-star Hulk. Well, good afternoon. If you're just joining, drop a line in the chat and say hello. Yeah, I definitely would not mind getting that Hulk. I've really been enjoying my rank 5 4-star. He'd be amazing as a 5-star. Yeah, no, I don't know. I mean, he's obviously going to be better duped, but he's one that's going to still be amazing even unduped. Now there's one that actually fits. You guys ought to, go on a date and go see Wonder Woman or something. I did see the abilities for Carnage and Punisher. I wasn't really thrilled about Carnage. His abilities and buffs are just too random. I've mentioned before, so I apologize if you've already heard me say it more than once. I prefer to have champions that I can have somewhat, at least some control over the buffs when that is their major ability. And the symbiotes just tend to be random. I mean, well, they don't tend to be. They are just random. Venom and Venom Pool both, and now Carnage. Ricky, you still got the song on the brain. See, I told you it was a great song. D King, what's up, man? Welcome to the stream. Good to see you. You got through 4.4 on the road to the labyrinth. Loki. Now there's a champ that I would not have considered for spiked armor. How did he do? I mean, obviously he got you through it, but what made him good there? Just spamming the first special? My non-chicken ass is doing very well. I have Voodoo already. Yes, he is not awakened though. So you probably missed it. I explained at the beginning. My plan all along, as soon as I knew Voodoo was in Arena, was to go for him so I could awaken mine. I've got about 20 signature stones to put onto him, but I need to get into the Labyrinth very soon. I'm planning to do that by the end of the month with my Storm. She's a rank 4 5-star. And just been doing some testing with her the last couple of days and haven't been really impressed with the damage that she's doing. And so at this point, I think if I can max the signature ability on my 4-star Star-Lord, he is actually going to be doing more damage than Storm is doing. So now I'm going to be grinding Arena for him both times, unless I get lucky in a 4-star crystal before the second Arena. He's at 60 right now. I need to get him to 99. Just use him on Superior Iron Man and Kamala Khan. L3, okay, good deal. He used the chicken attack. Yeah, I'm sure he had that playing in the background. How long do SA rewards usually take? Those should be out in the next 10 or 15 minutes usually. I did not see the low cutoff for Yondu. 8 million? Are you serious? That's crazy. And he came in right at 800. I'm sure that Joel appreciated that because he didn't take his 801 spot then. Yeah, that's I mean, I understand why King Groot dropped drastically because he's just not that great of a champion, but Yondu is. That is really shocking. Zachary Bahena, hello sir, how you doing? That DPS though, welcome to the stream. Who is better to take up to rank 5, Ghost Rider or Dr. Voodoo? I think that's preference. A lot of people like Voodoo the best, but Ghost Rider is very, very good. He has bleed immunity, which Voodoo does not have. He has regeneration throughout the fight. Voodoo is only at the beginning of the fight. I think as far as diversity, as far as utility goes, Ghost Rider is going to be better. But Dr. Voodoo just can do some insane damage, and his ability to place the Loa and convert them and any other buff into that Spirit Venom, I mean, just fuels Mystic Dispersion if you've got that. So he is just a monster on offense. Well, that's what my name means, I think, Grand Kahonu, but thanks, D-King. It's just one of those things. I was not planning to do it with a 4-star Star-Lord. But, you know, Yeet did it with a 4-star, I believe. Bobbin did it with a 4-star. I know of several other people that did it with a 4-star. So at this point, I just need to stop making excuses and get it done. So I will be bringing my 5-star Storm and the 4-star Star-Lord with double Magneto and Cyclops 5-star. That's the plan right now. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's not as painful as doing 15.3 million and missing the cutoff, but it's still got to be painful. I mean, on the up note, you get all those extra BC. Hopefully you came out of it ahead on units and didn't have to use them all to refresh. The Nemesis Crisis, welcome to the stream, sir. I did see the Carnage and Punisher that a few days ago. Actually, I think it was Saturday I saw that. I get notifications when they post those on the YouTube channel. They posted those Saturday afternoon. I think of the two, I hate to say it, but I think Punisher is going to be the better champion. Oh, did they release another video? Because I saw one released on Saturday. I have not tested out the 4-star Star-Lord yet. He's still rank 4. I've got the catalyst and everything to rank him, but there's no solo event going on for level up. As soon as we get one, then I will rank him. Unless we don't get one before 72 hours is up. That's when my catalyst will expire. So in the next 3 days I will rank him, and I'll bring him in and do some testing with him. Rank 3 unduped 5-star Drax or rank 5 4-star duped Voodoo. Well, that depends on what you need, sir. If you need a reliable offensive champion in Alliance Quest or Alliance War, then I would go with Voodoo. Even though Drax is very good, he's going to be a lot better for you when he's duped. If you already have enough offensive champions, then I strongly recommend that you begin investing your resources in your 5-stars, because they will be the future of the game, and they're going to return you a lot more points in Arena than your 4-stars will. Just unlock Double Edge. Good deal, sir. You're going to love that for Arena. Yeah, Yeet must have got his rank 5, his 5-star Star-Lord after his first run. I remember him doing his first run. I watched a little bit of his videos. Well, not videos. I think, didn't he like live streamed that thing for like 7 or 8 hours or something like that on his first run? And he was using a 4-star. I'm pretty sure he was using a 4-star. Okay, so this new video actually has numbers with it instead of just the generic placeholders. Yeah, he's on his second run. He did his first run months ago. DPS, I will be taking the easy path, yeah. And I think I'm going to save up as many units as I can. But my alliance is pretty good. We've had half a dozen or more people actually make their first run in LOL. And when people are making their runs, and the alliance is pretty good about pitching in and donating revives. So I've got a pretty big stash of revives already, plus about 1,000 of the crystals that at least have the possibility of getting revives. So if I can get a couple thousand units, I think I'll be good. TV, welcome back to the stream, sir. This is good to see you. Carnage's block proficiency, crit rate, crit damage is so low. Yes, but that's one of his abilities. I mean, those are the kind of buffs that he can get. So I imagine they start them out low, and then when he procs those buffs, then they're going to go up drastically. The new Punisher's abilities seem overcomplicated. That seems to be the trend now with the new champions, that they are getting more complicated. It's kind of an interesting dynamic there, because I think we're beginning to see that some of these champions that are just very basic, the older champions, for example, like Hawkeye, whose abilities are not complicated at all. Hulk is not complicated at all, and yet they're so valuable in the game right now. But then on the other hand, you have these other champions that are new, that are very intricate, very complicated, and they have a lot of potential for them, like Ghost Rider or Voodoo or Yondu even. So I like that. I like that dynamic. Well, if you're just joining the stream, welcome. We're just hitting some arena here. I'm trying to grind for Star-Lord. Plan on putting up 8 million for him. Mine is at signature level 60 right now. I need to get him to 99. So if I can snag him in both first and second runs here, then he will be 99. And within the next 3 days, I'll be taking him to rank 5. And he'll be on a team for Labyrinth with a rank 4 5-star Storm and a 5-star and 4-star Magneto and a 5-star Cyclops. I agree, I actually love Beast. It kind of went too far with Nebula. Yeah, I don't know. I like Nebula. I did a video on her when she came out. I got her from the Feature Arena, her first run. My only concern with her is to actually make her static charges effective. You've just got to block a lot, and so like her power lock is just not feasible for her. There's no way to keep a power lock on an opponent throughout the fight and to be able to manage the power meter of your opponent, because you'd constantly be blocking, trying to recharge those electrostatic or whatever those things are called, and you wouldn't be attacking. I mean, you don't win a fight by blocking. Her best attribute is her second special, which right now that's messed up. So what is everybody going for here? Anybody grinding for Voodoo, Star-Lord? Just the milestones? Definitely going for Voodoo, 1.7 million right now, taking a break. Hey, that's an excellent start. You're almost a third of the way there. Are you shooting for 6? And Voodoo, yes. Yeah, I mean, I wish I could go for Voodoo, but at this point, I don't really need another offensive champion. I mean, he would be nice to have. I think he would be a lot of fun to play, but I don't need him. If I'm going to get Labyrinth done for the minimum amount of points, then I need Star-Lord. And since the game refuses to give me the 5-star, I'm going to have to use the 4-star. And so Voodoo's gotta wait for me. You gotta try to get enough score in 2 days. Are you going to use some units and refresh your champions? 6.5 I think will be good. Yeah, I think 6.5 is going to be safe, but I mean, obviously the more you do, the better. If you've got the time to pour into it, then you might as well. So I did get my 3-star Yondu from the arena, and awakened him and discovered that I don't have enough tier 1 and tier 2 tech cats actually to rank the guy, so I've got to wait till Saturday to grind out those dailies and get him ranked so that I can finish up some footage for my spotlight video for him. But I didn't think about it when I was planning on going for him, because I used I don't grind typically for tier 1 catalysts anymore. I mean, I don't hit those tier 1. I usually do tier 2 every day, but with the Rockets Workshop and Scrapyard thing, I've been using all my energy on that rather than the catalysts. And then I used what I had as far as tier 2s to rank the 4-star Yondu. Have a boost in about 2,000 units. Yeah. Good. Masita Odom, welcome. How are you doing, sir? You think Venompool is worth rank 4 or even 5? You're talking about a 4-star Venompool? I think he's underrated as a champion. I like using him in Arena. I don't know that personally I would take him above rank 3. Because there are other Cosmic champions that are better than he is. T. Ricky, yeah, it's always something. Yeah, like I said, I think he's my. I definitely like him more than I like Venom. Plus, he has the regeneration on his first special if he's able to consume a buff from the opponent. His bleed is just nasty. But like I said, I just really prefer champions that are not so random on their buffs. Had him at rank 4, took him down to rank 3 to rank 4 Miss Marvel. Yeah. Yeah, I think that there are just a lot of more reliable Cosmic champs. Hey, look at that, DJ Ray Ray. I didn't even notice. DJ Ray Ray, you still in the stream? I'm kicking your butt right now. Somebody pinch DJ Ray Ray. Kawaii dude, welcome to the stream. How are you this evening? There he is. Well, you get a little spotlight in the grand scheme live stream here. D King, hey, thanks for the sub, man. How often do I stream? I've been streaming pretty regularly. Usually it's later in the evening, but last couple days I've finished up work early and thought I'd get a little bit of time in the afternoon. Seems to work better because in the evenings I've been competing with Joel and some others, and so decided to try to get in here at an earlier time. And who am I looking for? Nebula, where's she at? There she is. Riss loved him first, he held him first, and a place in his heart will always be his. Lucky I didn't run into that Hulk. Nah. We could have owned that Hulk. He's not that bad. Yeah, defensively, Hulk isn't much. I mean, if you mess up, then you're gonna regret it, obviously. But he's typically just not very hard to fight. His strength is definitely more offensive. SA rewards taking forever. Are they not in yet? I usually have to restart the app at this point for them to show up. And there's the man of the hour, Star-Lord. We're doing this for you, Star-Lord. So I'm going to go ahead and try to use her special too. I posted a video on Yondu when when I first got him. His Yaka arrows weren't working as they were described, but that got fixed with 13.1. But apparently Nebula got broken. And that's just not going to work anyway, because not enough health really to test that. So nobody's got SA rewards, Summoner Advancement rewards yet? Jose Madrigal, good to see you. How much for Star-Lord? Hard to say. The highest feature in the new system so far has been Gamora, which surprises me, and she went for 6.6, so I could see Star-Lord going for 7. I'm planning on doing 8. May not be that high though, given that Voodoo is in the basic arena. A lot of people are going to be grinding for him, and so I imagine that will drop the feature arena score some. War Giant Media, welcome back to the stream. How are you, sir? Usually by now you can go into the Summoner Advancement Awards, check to see where your alliance placed. It's still showing locked. Okay. Maybe 3.5. No, Star-Lord won't go for 3.5. I mean, the milestones go to 4. He'll be at least 5.5. I'm sure. I mean, even though Voodoo is a coveted champion, a lot of people grinding for him, Star-Lord is still a top-tier champion, so people are going to be grinding for him just to get signature levels up like I am, and not just to get him or to awaken him. Just got a 4-star Hawkeye. That's not too bad, actually. I mean, I understand the hype with Hyperion and Voodoo, but Hawkeye really is not a bad champion to have. Again, one of the most valuable aspects or attributes you can have in a champion in the game right now is the ability to control your opponent's power meter, and very few champions do that as well as Hawkeye does. Well, I'm glad that you stopped in, War Giant Media. It's always good to see you, sir. Yeah, I mean, I have to be honest, Gucci Nick. It took me a while to warm up to Hawkeye. I was disappointed when I got him. Even more disappointed when I duped him as a 5-star. But he's warmed up to me, or I've warmed up to him, and really like him. He's been very valuable in Alliance War. That's 2 parries in a row I've missed. There we go. Alright, well, who else do we have in the stream? Anybody got plans to see Wonder Woman this weekend? Heard it was a pretty good movie. Yeah, I mean the previews look good. I'd like to be able to see it. You would, but you don't like going to theaters. What's wrong with the theaters? Are they too crowded, too dark? Get claustrophobic? Or is that agoraphobic? The fear of crowded places? Yeah, I like Gal Gadot. She does the role very well too. Just the public. Yeah, I understand that too. Sometimes you get lucky if you go at the right time. Not a whole lot of people there. I actually went to see Guardians of the Galaxy a week and a half ago, and there were about 20 people in the theater, so that was really nice. You know, I don't know. I don't know much about her. Alperin, welcome to the stream, sir. It's good to see you again. Hope you're doing well. Well, I can manage to snag Star-Lord for these next 2 rounds. I may decide to start Labyrinth next weekend. I was planning on the end of the month, but getting some pressure to start it a little bit earlier. And I don't know. Maybe the guy's right. I need to just stop putting it off. If I've got the chance to do it, might as well get it started. So if and when I do that, I will plan on doing some live streams. At least start out that way and see how it goes. Just reworked masteries after we were talking last night. What'd you change up? Kind of disappointed that I have to wait until Saturday to rank this 3-star Yondu, because I do want to get my mastery switched back. It's not really the ideal mastery setup for Alliance War and Alliance Quest for the champions that I use. Eight bleeds. There we go. Well, thank you, sir. I appreciate it. I think I have the skill. It's going to be a matter of concentration and sweaty hands, I think, is going to be the two issues. Do I have Twitter? I do not have Twitter. I notice a lot of the guys that do live streaming have Twitter, so maybe something I need to consider. Oh, I thought I was back far enough to miss that. I was wrong. You know what, I think I do have a personal Twitter account. I think it shouldn't be too hard to set one up for the channel. That may be something I do today. Might as well get something like that going. Added deep wounds, maxed willpower, 1 point in coag and suture. Very nice. How are you liking the deep wounds? Or double edge, not deep wounds. Second point to courage. Yeah. I never put more than 1 point in willpower. It just doesn't seem to add much. It's like a fraction of 1% or something like that for each level of willpower. And it doesn't seem to be worth more than 1 point in it. Although if you're running maxed willpower, if you're running maxed double edge, I imagine that's going to help keep you from losing too much. I don't know that there's any way that you can set that up to actually be positive on suicides anymore, but I think there's at least one setup I've seen where you're losing just barely anything on that. One of the things I like about this Black Spidey, his heavy attack has such a long reach. Yeah, I'm loving my deep wounds. It's pretty great. Put another point in courage and petrify. Yeah. Courage is nice. Petrify, I don't usually run petrify and stupefy. I have in the past. But I like the points in attack synergies or attack masteries more than in those two. But that comes down to personal preference, I think. Petrify for the power gain reduction. Right, but it's only as long as you keep them stunned. And with people running Limber, you don't really get a whole lot out of it. I think it's better for questing because the your opponents don't run limber. You can get the full duration of the stun and keep that power gain in check that way, and the heal gain, the regeneration and healing. But especially if you run up against somebody with maxed limber, it just really loses its effectiveness. East Salinas 9 Squad, welcome to the channel, sir. The grind is going well. Just about hit 1.5 million, so haven't made a whole lot of progress today, but we're only going to about 8 million and not 15 million, so not really pressing too hard to get a lot of points up today. So if I can get 2.5 by the end of the day, we'll be right on pace. Yeah, Alliance Quest. Yeah, definitely it's going to have a better impact on Alliance Quest. Diego, how are you, sir? Good to see you this afternoon. Well, guys, I said this is going to be a short stream, and it's going to be a little shorter than I had hoped it would be. I'm going to open a few crystals before I log off here, but I just got a message. Apparently, my sister has had a stroke and is in the hospital, and so I'm going to need to cut this short so I can go up to the hospital. But I appreciate you guys hanging with me for about 50 minutes here and keeping me company. Hopefully this is not going to be anything too serious. And if I'm not caught up with that, I do plan to stream tonight. And so if you are available to join me then, it should be about 10:30 or 11 p.m. Central Standard Time. That's my typical time for streaming, and so if you can join me then, I'd love to see you. And a couple 2-stars. So thanks again, guys, for the company. As always, you made the grind a little bit more enjoyable, a little bit less grueling. So I'll catch you guys later, and until next time, this is Grant Kahonu. We're smoking it down. See ya.